So fluorocarbon, you may say, Brad, why do you use fluorocarbon a lot when you're pan fishing? And quite simply, it's invisible, that's number one. And then if you look, this line lays perfectly straight on all of my eyelets. So that means it transfers when a fish bites, it transfers that instantly into the curvature of the rod, and I can see that whether that's a down bite or an up bite. Suffix, it doesn't absorb water. It sheds water. When you reel your line up out of the hole, look at where that line is coming out of the water and you'll see it just shedding out. That line doesn't have the ability to absorb water, and that's one of the qualities of the line that makes it strong. So when a line is able to absorb water, when my customers show up and they're using very heavy line, they will have coils, little dips or little turns in their line in between their eyelets and all the way down their line. Well, just in this length, in 32 inches of line, if your line is coiled even 2 or 3 times and has that memory of the spool just out to here, you're talking about a half to almost 1 inch where that fish has to pick that up and take that coil out before you'll see it. And the other thing, you'll see there's a little bit of ice there, simply slides right off of that line. It sinks below the hole where the water's warmer and it melts. So lighter line is key for many things. Feeling fish, transfers the energy from the fish bite to the rod extremely well, and ultimately being less visual underneath the water, which makes more fish bite because they're not being spooked by 6-pound test line with a 5mm tungsten jig on there. The two just don't go good together. Now you put a 2 and 3 pound test with a 5mm tungsten, and now you've got something, and now you're dangerous. So lighter line, fluorocarbon gives you more action and more sensitivity in your spoons, your plastics, and your jigs. That's why it's one of my go-to lines for panfish.